Looks like Jay is my ultimate enemy because we're streaming at the same time, even though he normally streams at this time and I'm streaming late. But those are the rules. If I stream at the same time as Jay, we're enemies. So, what can I say about my opponent? Well, he's a scumbag, even though I did voluntarily sign up for his Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/jreviews. But that's neither here nor there. He's a jerk, and I don't like him. What's up, John? What's up, Shibaki Takes? Is this gonna be your main account? Oh, hello. Hi. I'm doing a live stream. Your dog's famous. What's his name? Or her name? What's his name?
It's Dip.
Dip. What's up, Dip? How old?
He'll be 9 in February.
Really? See, these little dogs, you can never tell. We're not little. Oh my God, can I pet him?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hi. Oh my God. Is he like a, not a terrier? No.
Schnauzer mix.
Schnauzer. So cute.
Thank you.
All right, I'll let you go, Dip. Have a good one. He's so cute. He whined at me. He whined at me like, hey, bro, you gonna pet me? Puppy. I'll make that the thumbnail. Anyway, your boy Jay is finished. I can't stand that guy. I hope y'all saw that doggy, my dude. That was some cute doggy action. I got 5 people. 5 people, and I hope you saw the cute dog, which I got to pet. I love dogs. I didn't always love dogs, you know? I started out as a kid being terrified of them. I remember being chased by a dog and my parents just laughed. It might have been the neighbor's corgi. I really thought it was gonna bite me, you know? And I was hiding on the couch, like hugging the wall so it wouldn't bite me. I didn't realize it was just a happy boy saying hello. It was basically Ein from Cowboy Bebop. You know what I mean? But I was a dumb kid. I thought that motherfucker wanted blood. So, you know, my dad, ah, you know, help me. And I'm hugging the wall and I'm on my tippy toes so he doesn't come at me. He's just like, man, if I could go back in time, I'd pet the fuck out that dog. But you know, when you're little, I was very young. I was like, you know, I'm 6'3" now. No dog is gonna scare me unless it's like a pit or something. And even pits are so sweet usually. Unless it's like, you know, some pit from Compton or something. You know, you don't know this, but pit bulls actually have their own gangs in Compton. They ride around in lowriders with other pit bulls. And they, you know, what's up, bitch? They look at you, they growl at you. Say, I'm gonna shit on your front porch, man. You can't do a fucking thing about it. And, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So, but for the most part, I'm not really afraid of dogs. You know, I mean, how fast can a dog bite you? Could you hold off a dog with your hands? I'm serious. Like, I understand, okay, a pit bull is like very strong bite power. I don't think I could take a pit bull. But like, I don't know, like a fucking stupid Labrador or something. I could probably fight off a lab. You know? I like labs though. I wouldn't fight it. Solomich says, corgis, I can believe that. Shitake says, I'm using my fursona today. He also says pit bulls are only bad because bad people like pit bulls. Yeah, I know that whole thing about how they're misunderstood. I love how they have those big dumb heads. Big skulls. Big cow head. And they're always very soft fur. Have they made a fluffy pit bull? That might be the ticket. You get a big old fluffy pit bull with floofy hair. They can breed that. I bet that will change the public's perception of them. Oh shit. That dude Neon donated $3. I finally donated LOL. Thanks, man. Hey Kiko, you gave me many hours of content and you also put up with me, so here's some money. I know it's not much, but it's a little to repay if ad rev wasn't enough. Shit, man. I appreciate that, dude. You know, I'm actually going to be starting a Patreon, which will be, you know, pretty much $1 a month. I talked to Jay about it, who's my arch rival. I hate him. But I talked to Jay, and he said, you know, you might just want to do just like a $1 a month option, and then $3 for people who want their name and videos and stuff. And then $5 I'll have to figure out what happens there. But I could see the $1 being working out for a lot of people. It's $1. I'll fucking sub for $1. I'll sub to myself for $1. But thanks, man. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it. Solar Mitch says, I don't like pit bulls. I love huskies. Oh, man, we couldn't be more different. I cannot stand huskies. They're cute. They're beautiful animals. But they're so fucking annoying. You look at videos of huskies. All right, we get it. You're a dog. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, I shouldn't swear in public. My God, they won't shut the fuck up. I see them on TikTok and YouTube. It'll always be mouthy husky compilation, sassy husky. It's like, dude, I would kill myself if I had to live in a house with a loud ass husky. Unless you can train them to shut the fuck up. You know, that's the thing with cats. You know, oh, they're so unfriendly. Oh, they scratch you, whatever. Cats don't make a lot of noise. You know, unless it's dinner time. Meow. But they don't really make a lot of noise. When you get a dog, you know, that motherfucker better be quiet. Okay, there's no barking in this house. I will be a authoritarian motherfucker if I ever got a dog. I would train that. Okay, listen, I love you. I'm gonna feed you. I'll walk you. I will scoop up your poop, much to my chagrin. You know, we will have this friendship. But there ain't no way you're barking in my house, because I swear to God, it only takes a couple of yelps, and I'm heated. Okay, Zeta, welcome. Hey Kiko, it's me, Cthulhu X. Yeah, I know. You changed your name to Zeta. The Zeta Chronicles on Kids WB. Let's see here. Welcome. Solomon says, hey, huskies are nice. You're right though. My friend's husky is annoying, but not all of them are. I'm sure you can, probably training. Same thing with aren't the Shiba Inu, the meme dog? Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty yelpy? Or bloodhounds? Or is that beagles? Just, you know, I want them to have a personality. I want them to be happy. But I don't want to hear loud noises. It's kind of like when a new couple has a baby, you know, and it's like, oh my God, everything with the baby, the crying, can't stand it. My friend Edan had a dog named Bixby who's really chill now, but there's a fucking rat in there or something. It moved right as oh, what the fuck? Oh my God, that scared me. Holy shit. Anyway. My cat meows so much it's annoying. I guess, but it's not like gonna really bother you that much. You can put on headphones or something. Or you can just put it in another room. Go away, kitty, you know. But a dog is like, you hear that woof, the woof that resonates throughout the whole house. Doge dog, yeah, the Doges. So Limit says, ha, Kiko. Look, dude, I don't be walking by a bush and I hear rustling. Fuck that. You stay in that bush, you motherfucker. Enough of that. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. But yeah, what the hell was I saying? Dogs. I don't know. Oh, Shiitake says, I'm going to do $3 account on account of the promotion. Hell yeah, baby. I might just stop at $3. Like 5 might be asking too much. I don't know what I'll do for 5, you know? I'll have to figure it out. Shiitake also says, I like cats, I just don't know what to do with them. That's the perfect thing. You don't do anything. They're just like living furniture. They're like a living accessory. They sit on your couch, they roll around. It's like, how you doing, man? It's like a pillow that like is alive. And you know, some cats you can play with them, you can pet them. They're pretty chill, you know? For the most part. You know, you want to get a cat that's friendly though. What? I've seen people who have cats that are really vicious, and I feel like they did something wrong. Something happened there. Because every cat I've grown up with, I've never been scratched by a cat in my life. Not really. Maybe playing. When they're playing, they might accidentally scratch me, but I've never personally been scratched by a cat. You have to, you know, if you're taking in like a fucking stray or God, like a feral humanized cat, you know, a feral socialized cat, I don't know why you would do that. There's so many other cats that aren't crazy. I know maybe you just have a bleeding heart or something, but give me the cat that doesn't kill people. Neon says you can have a lot of cats and they won't be annoying. Dogs, oh yeah, because dogs, it require so much work. That's why I never got a dog. It requires so much work, and you need like a nice place for them to live. You can't really have a dog in a tiny apartment. Maybe a little dog, sure, but like if you got like a big, you know, yellow lab or golden retriever, I would just feel bad keeping it pent up there. And then also you got to take it out for walks, vet. Oh my God. So much stuff. How you doing? I'll get some water thirsty. Shiitake says, my cats were decent. My girlfriend got them. Then we broke up, I kept them. But we just like stared at each other. That's true. My really aggressive cat, R.I.P. Frank, scratched me a lot as a kid. Oh yeah, see, we didn't have that growing up. Our cats were nice kitties. I mean, my parents' cat, Pushkina, it's just a big, living, stuffed animal. You can pick her up and play with her, and she lies on the floor with her belly out like, are you gonna pet me? Is it time for pets? You know, she's so chill. You know, and you know, so that's cool. I like that. I like that, baby. Work that back. Cool. Oh, let me go over here in line. Let me get Gatorade. The stream is sponsored by Gatorade. That looks so gross. Would you eat that hot dog? I wouldn't eat that. Look at the grease on that. That's like, there's a whole world of bacteria on that hot dog. Look at that shit. Look at that. Oh my God. I'd rather eat a taquito than a hot dog here. Neon says, why is the stream so little? It's usually 15 people. Well, keep in mind, I'm doing this at 7 p.m. my time, which is late. Usually I start 4 p.m. So a lot of people on the East Coast are going to bed or whatever, homework, I don't know. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not chasing the views. I wonder how many strains of bacteria, you know? It looks disgusting. Ugh. Now that pizza though, the pizza's really bad because the bread tastes like cardboard. The bread is absolutely horrible.
I'll take number 10.
You need, I think that's the key to a good pizza is the crust. The crust has to be excellent. You know? Without a good crust, it's not a must. You can get that rhyme for free. I'll give you that rhyme for free.
Okay.
I remember this dude, I went to this school, college, and this guy said, yeah, man, I'm going to order a 7-Eleven pizza. $5 for a whole pizza. He thought that was he was from Senegal or something. He thought that was the best deal ever. I said, bro, wait till you try that pizza. But he didn't care. He did not give a shit,
6.
which is good. Anyway, just waiting to buy this. Oh, win a PS5. Can you guys sell me on PS5? What makes it better than PS4? Are the graphics that good? What? Is it really that much better? Where are you even at? I'm at 7-Eleven, dude. What's up, man? Good. Just this, please. I do not. That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
How you doing? Anyway. Oh, I'm tired, man. I'm tired, but I have to say, I think I'm gonna shower every time before I stream because it seems to really make a world of difference on my mood. I am exhausted. I barely slept last night, but just having a really nice shower and a long shower and then, doing my moisturizer and all this stuff. And then afterwards, when I go on a stream or a walk or whatever, I just feel better, and this pandemic has definitely taken a hit on the hygiene. With this pandemic, I don't shower that often these days, I know is gross. But I'm not seeing anybody, so it's fuck it. But I have to start doing that more because, A, it's not healthy to not shower. And then B, you feel really good. You feel yeah, I fucking matter. I feel clean, Feeling clean is a good thing. It helps your mood. It boosts your endorphin. Oh. Wow, that was really lame. Lost dog. Yo, this looks like the dog we saw earlier. Uh-oh, kidnapped. Kidnapped dog. Just kidding. It's not the same dog. Ronnie Brown never makes me frown. Yeehaw! I'm Ronnie Brown. I peed on a guy. What's up, man? Ghost. Hey, yo, it's me, Ghost. Ooh. You can have a ghostly theme. Ba, 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 ba. Ghost says, shower? Are you a woman or a man? Real men don't shower. I mean, I guess. Maybe smelly men on the Chain Gang or something in Shawshank Redemption. But, maybe Morgan Freeman and what's his name? Andy Dufresne don't shower. But your boy showers. Your boy showers. Yourboyshowers.net. It's a free consultation service where I tell you about my last shower. It's $1,500 an hour, and we only take Bitcoin. So it's a really good service. Let's take a drink of this Gatorade. By the way, Gatorade is sponsoring the stream. Gatorade, I'm ready for my check. We're gonna do an unboxing of this Gatorade here. One-handed unboxing. This is kind of a new technique. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna shit my pants. Oh no, here. Okay, this is kind of sus. Sorry guys. Wow, that's too sus. Here, let me do it with my right hand. I bet I can do it with my right hand. Fuck. Hold on. Wow, I cannot open this fucking Gatorade with one hand. Why is it so hard? That's what she said. Why is it so hard? Oh, it's your boy. So they gonna ride with me. Oh. Put the cam down, Kiko. No, dude. I gotta do it for the Vine. Come on, man. It's 2015. I gotta do it for the Vine. You're right. I'm just gonna put the camera down. Here, I'm gonna do this. Nope, can't do that. I'm going to. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, you missed it. Oh, okay. There we go. Shiitake says lost cat needs medicine for his foam. Hey, we got 9 people, 3 likes, and $3 donation. Hell yeah, brother. Let's pour some out for that lost dog, huh? Wow, that's quite a bit. Oh, that's a fine year of Gatorade, if I do say so myself. You see, I have a lot of energy, and I feel happy. I think it's. Hold on a second. I think it's because I showered. I think so. It could be. What else is it? Just mania? I have mania? Sonic mania? Ronnie, okay. Ronnie with the almost frowning. Almost making me frown. Gatorade gives me heartburn. He goes, top 10 things you don't know about Gatorade featuring Ronnie Brown. Number 1, Gatorade was invented by the Pyrus. Number 2, Gatorade was the secret formula that the Russians used. What y'all know about that Gatorade? Ghost says, let's pour some out for that lost dog. Pours out half the entire, not that much. It looked like more than it was. Because I'm actually pretty stingy, so. Oh, and we almost forgot, Solo Mitch and John Jay, yes. John Jay with the LOL. John Jay with the coveted blue mod. You know what I was thinking about? This is gonna get me canceled for sure. Okay. Listen, I would say this regardless, but we do have some brothers in the chat right now. So I feel like this is appropriate. Maybe you can correct me. But there's a phenomenon I've noticed in life, in real life, and online, okay? And I want to preface this by saying I mean no ill will about this phenomenon, okay? But this is a real thing. Have you ever noticed you and your friend are talking about something, okay? Could be, I don't know, Mortal Kombat, okay? Dude, I was playing Mortal Kombat, right? I was playing, Shiitake says, oh no. Dude, I was playing Mortal Kombat last night. Oh yeah, who'd you pick? And then out of nowhere, a mysterious brother will appear. When I say brother, I mean African American or black guy. Usually older than the person who's having the conversation. If they're like 20, maybe this guy's like 35, 40. And they'll appear and they'll go, they'll appear and they'll go, what you youngers know about that Mortal Kombat shit? Y'all ain't know about that Liu Kang. Y'all ain't know about that Johnny Cage. Okay, listen to me. I know how racist this sounds. I know I sound like Dr. Hibbert. I know it sounds incredibly offensive, but it's a real thing. This has happened to me many times in my life where a black guy will just appear and will kind of like, he'll be the schooling brother. You know what I mean? And he'll school the people who are talking about something. And he was not really part of the conversation, but he has brought himself in to the conversation. And there's some condescension there. Oh, these youngins don't know about X, Y, Z, whatever. And the funniest part about it is that you don't actually feel offended or annoyed as a person who's being schooled by the mysterious schooling brother is like, wow, yeah. the person who's being schooled is always really down with it. It's always really down with it. They're always like, whoa, yeah, man, that's cool. I've done it. I've seen people do it in front of me. It's almost like, wow, this is like The Wire. I was thinking about this in the shower, and I was cracking up because it just always happens. And okay, like for example, I worked with this guy. I used to work at this overnight place. This one eyeball of mine is crying. I don't know why. I used to work at this overnight job. It was like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. And there was a lot of time to chat with our coworkers. And I worked with this old dude named Al. And this guy, old black guy, he'd been there at the company for at least 15 years. He's a former veteran, funniest dude ever, hilarious. And he really knew his stuff, but even when he didn't know his stuff, he would kind of pepper in some wisdom. Like, cause you know, he called my friend got me the job. He called my friend Smoke. Oh, it's Smoke. And then he called me Wave for some reason. So we'd both be walking in together. He goes, oh, here's Smoke and Wave. He called me Wave. I said, what does that mean? What does that mean? And he would never explain it. I knew why he called Josh Smoke, because Josh was high as fuck at the job. Anyway, so I was talking to him about, because he knows I'm a musician and stuff. This is like 5 years ago, by the way. He knows I'm a musician. And I go, yeah, man, it's just like, it's really hard to get your music out there now. And I was like whining about something. And he goes, oh, but you don't really know what is music, man. You know, music could be anything. And I go, no, I mean, it's music. You know, it's got a structure. And he goes, you're trying to tell me that you think like recording the air couldn't be music? And by the way, I wasn't talking about what is music. I was saying it's hard for me to get music out there. So then he just goes on this whole fucking thing about how you can record anything and it could be considered music. And by the end of the conversation, I'm going, yeah, man, you're right. You're right. I never thought about that. Wow. It's just like, wow, this is like you're teaching me about The Wire, bro. I don't know. I think that shit's fucking hilarious. Let me see. Let me read the chat here. Shiitake says, oh no. Ghost says, brothers in the chat. Neon says, I don't know why, but I feel really good after donating to you. Well, thank you, man. I feel good that you donated. Solomon says, ha 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 ha, yes. I know what you mean, LMAO. Shiitake says, LOL, that's it. I live in Tokyo, dude. There are no mysterious wise black men here. It's your guardian angel, dude, says John. Ghost says, a brother forms out of the darkness. What y'all know about that Liu Kang? Really funny observation, though, could make for some decent memes. Yeah, maybe. Solo Mitch says, that's amazing, Kiko. Ronnie says, brothers sometimes be dropping knowledge, young man. They see something special in you. Well, you know where it comes from? Not like I fucking know, because I'm a white dude, but I think it comes from a sense of community, you know, which isn't really present in the white communities, you know, like we don't really have that. White people don't really have this whole we got to stick together, I'll help you out kind of thing. It's sort of like we're all just a mesh of stuff, you know. I'm Irish, I'm German, oh, I'm fucking, you know, I'm Celtic, whatever. I'm Swedish. And white people don't really have that same sense of like we're all in this together kind of thing. And then I feel like some of the black people have this thing where it's like, I'm going to pass on some knowledge to you in the hopes that you'll use it. I'm schooling you, not really in a it's in it from a good place, from what I can tell. It comes from a good place, you know, which is why nobody really gets mad unless it's like, you know, someone who's clearly just talking out their ass, 100%. Shiitake says, my grandfather was like that, but he just made stuff up. Dude, old people love, because they just assume you're going to take what they say at face value because they're old. So they've seen, you know, the dawn of civilization. They saw the fucking first meteor strike and kill the dinosaurs. You know, they've been around forever. So we're going to just believe what they say. My grandma was like that. Oh my God. My grandma lived through the Great Depression, but you know, she talked about it so much that it sounded like the time of her life. You know, like she mentioned the Great Depression on average 18 times an appearance, you know. If my life was a TV show and she guest starred, like 80% of her appearance is talking about the Great Depression. That's kind of like, was this a hard thing for you, or did you're relishing this, you know? On some Livia Soprano type shit. Solomet says, most of the knowledge that these try to pass is dumb and pointless. Damn, Mitch. Shiitake says, once he told me this long story about my grandmother dancing on a bar for free. Drunk watermelon. My grandma flipped. So he was just making shit up. He was just fucking around. That's hilarious. Yeah, I gotta say though, I love the interdimensional schoolin' brother who will just appear. That shit is so funny to me. It's true. It's true, man. Now it's not as effective online, because you'll like, dude, I've been watching clips of The Wire again, which is, you know, I watched that show in 2010. I finished that show 10 years ago, but I'm coming back to it now, and I'm like, wow, this show is. Shiitake, don't get mad at me. The Wire is better than The Sopranos, 100%. I'm going back over all the storylines. I'm remembering all the little subtle things. I'm like, damn, dude, this show shits on The Sopranos. No offense, and that's coming from a guy who loves that show. I swear to God, The Wire's better. The problem is, okay, here's the problem with The Wire. Tony Soprano is an amazing protagonist. He is, and so well acted, so you get sucked in, and it's really good. The Sopranos is really good. The Wire has less of a focus on individual characters and more of the city, you know, Baltimore, the institutions that keep young black kids in chains, basically, and the whole people in chains. You know, you see these drug kingpins rise up and fall, and then you see the kids who become the drug kingpins and how they got there and how the school system failed them. It's a really good show, man. It's harder to get into. The first season of The Wire is painfully slow. It picks up like a motherfucker, but you know, it's kind of like reading a book at first. Then once you get hooked in, once you understand who the characters are, you're like, oh shit, this is great. Shiitake says, I'll try it again. I like it, but The Sopranos is more rewatchable. Here's the problem. Sorry, I don't know, I'm yelling. You're totally right. It's a great show. Here's the problem. I don't want to spoil The Sopranos, but when you watch the ending, how do I say this? I'm not talking about the ending. Once you finish the series and think about everything that happened, you kind of get this, you get a really sad, empty feeling like, wow. So that all kind of just happened and that was it. I'm trying to be real vague about that. With The Wire, there is a sense of, life goes on, life sucks, but the whole premise is the game is the game. I know it's kind of corny, but it's true. They're showing you that the players change, but the game stays the same. So, okay, maybe this guy died, this legendary person died. A new guy's gonna take his spot, This kid is now a heroin addict, but a former heroin addict on the show is now clean, getting his life together. So there's like this cycle of, and you just kind of feel, once you finish it, I should actually rewatch the whole thing, but once you look back at it, it's like, I don't know, you just kind of get the feeling of like, yeah, this is just how it is. And then when you finish The Sopranos, you're like, fuck, man, it's fucking bummer. It's a bummer, dude. Ghost says, what? He says, I don't know what to believe anymore. I thought Breaking Bad was the best. Then I got told it's actually Sopranos, and now I'm getting told it's The Wire. Well, okay, this is all subjective. I'm not the arbiter of what's the best show, obviously. Nor will I claim to be. Here's what I'll say. For pure entertainment value, I think Breaking Bad probably wins out. It packs the most punch per episode. It's entertaining from start to finish. Well written, whatever. Sopranos is intermediate level, I think. That's not true. Sopranos is definitely, you have to have a bigger attention span to watch it. It's a little more adult. They don't spell everything out for you. There's no real like neat knots. There's so many unresolved plot lines. It's all about psychiatry, and family and dreams and narcissism, which Breaking Bad doesn't even come close to. I love Breaking Bad, but it doesn't even come close to the amount of complex shit in there. And watch, Jay's gonna appear and go, what are you talking about Breaking Bad? And then The Wire is different. The Wire is more about sociology, institutions, the system, which sounds pretentious, but it's really not. When you watch it, it's really not. Shiitake says, boy, what you know about that 3 o'clock? Yeah, dude. Michael Imperioli just becomes black, and then on the next stream, he just goes, Steve, what you know about that 3 o'clock, man? These youngins don't know about that. Sholomich says, I actually live in Maryland, not too far from Baltimore. Really? Cool. Oh, I gotta say one thing, though. White people like myself need to stop acting like we suddenly know what the streets are like because we watched The Wire. That is the most obnoxious thing. I cannot stand that. When some little twerp goes, dude, it's like the game is the game, like this is what it's like for African Americans. Shut up. It's a fucking TV show. I know it's based on real life, but shut up. I have to say that. Ronnie says, woke up this morning. YouTube made a biker show like Sons of Anarchy, but IRL. Twitch should be called Narcissist Tube. You're on a roll, Ronnie. Caroline says, hello, kissy face. Hello, Caroline. You like the video today? The video that I can't really, I'm trying not to say on stream. I'm trying not to talk about on stream because the subject is a bit of a no-no. I gotta blow my nose. 1 second, guys. Be right back. Woke up this morning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, that feel when you blow your nose just right, dude. Yo, what's up, Gobble? He says, I liked it. Gobble, weigh in on this. Thank you. Weigh in on this. Oh, you haven't even seen The Sopranos. Oh, fuck you. Well, weigh in anyway. What do you think's better, Gobble? Even though you haven't seen The Sopranos. The Wire or The Sopranos? Ronnie says, did you see the Pope got picked up? I don't know what that means. Caroline says, I did. I shall say no more. It made me chuckle. Yes. You know what? New rule. I think you guys are allowed to talk about whatever in the chat. You can talk about buzzwords and stuff. I just can't say it. Because John is right. It's ridiculous. I shouldn't be, oh, guys, don't say, because how can a YouTuber be responsible for that, you know? So if you want to talk about it, go ahead. I just might not read everything. That's just a new thing. I'll make that clear next time. Gobble says, I'm going to watch The Sopranos soon. The Pope was arrested. Gobble says, it's got to be The Sopranos. TBH. Zeta says, okay, that's it. I'm 100% done with this. I'm changing my name back to Cthulhu X. All right, listen, bro. Can I be honest with you? I don't really care. I know you've been mentioning this a bunch. Hey guys, it's me, Zeta. I used to be Cthulhu X, and now you're talking about changing it back. Listen, commit. I think you should stay being Zeta. Commit to this. Commit to this, and be one with your decision. In the end, you can call yourself Billy Bob Thornton 3000 if you want to. It doesn't really matter. I know who you are. You're a good dude. We're all in this together. It's your boy. Listen. The Pope was arrested. Okay. Let's pour one out for the Pope. All right, anyway, so let's get out of here. So we're moving on, and wow, that was a lot. I didn't mean to pour that much out. Looks like blood on the streets. Zeta's good. I like Zeta. Zeta. You're Zeta now. Please don't change it back. Zeta's so quick. I'm gonna call you Z. Zeta says, knowing that Kiko doesn't care motivates me to take a shower with my great buddy, the toaster. Oh, Jesus. Don't pull a fun subs on me, my man. Don't do it. Listen, Zeta Project. Listen, ZP. I want you to stick around. Ghosties weighing in. Zeta is way better than Cthulhu X. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We got 2 votes for Zeta. Who else? Let's vote on, does he keep the name Zeta or does he go back to Cthulhu X? You know? Come on, let's get more votes. Caroline says Zeta is cool and more easily pronounced. Done. Caroline votes. She represents all of England. All of England's vote right there. Done. Shiitake says, yeah, Zeta is way better. Cthulhu just seems like you're a huge Lovecraft fan. Yeah, and you named all your cats after his cat. Gobblemeister, oh no, the wild card says Zathulu Zeta. Oh no, I'm going to kill myself now. I probably shouldn't say that. I'm going to kill myself with kindness. Is that chill? Yo, hey, Gobble, you remember back in the day, the other day I was talking about the my movie idea, my Groundhog Day idea with Minion. Do you remember the Buckethead idea? Okay, he's gonna keep Zeta. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Gobble, do you remember the Buckethead movie? It was me and some other guys, and we were talking about this idea for a movie about Buckethead, the guitarist. Do you guys know who that is? He's this, I don't even know one song he's ever made, but he's a guitarist named Buckethead, and his gimmick is he wears a bucket on his head. Zeta says, it's almost 11, I gotta go. No problem, man. Take it easy. Gobble says, I vaguely remember this. Okay, so he's a guy, he's a musician, he's a guitarist. He wears a bucket on his head. And we were like, what if we made a movie where it's like the Buckethead story or Buckethead origins, where it's about him as a kid, but it's like a, Haley Joel Osment movie. Like, he was a kid who didn't know how to fit in. The guy wouldn't do that. He wouldn't burp. He was a kid who didn't know how to fit in. And it shows this little kid running around with a bucket on his head at school. And the teacher's like, we just don't know how to connect to him, And then now he's got a social worker. And it's like Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum comes in. Hey, it's me, Jeff Goldblum, and what's this kid? He was a social worker who was about to retire. I just can't. I haven't found a case I'm into. I'm not getting paid enough. Now they have to work together, and so so Jeff Goldblum is with Buckethead, and there's a scene where he's trying to connect with him. So Buckethead is sitting on the curb playing with his guitar, and Jeff Goldblum comes over, sits down next to him, and puts a bucket on his own head and looks at him. Buckethead, the movie. Oh my god, that was fucking funny. Techno remembers more of it. R.I.P. Techno, aka T Dirty. There was a lot more details in there. It's your boy. Solo Mitch and Caroline are having a lewd affair. Not really, it's not lewd. Oh man. Whew. Oh, I'm putting out a video. It's not that exciting, but so I bought this 1970s mixer like a couple years ago for around $250. It's an analog mixer from the 1970s, and I could not find a use for it at all, And I was like, what am I gonna do with this thing? And so I just put it in my closet. So then the other night I cleaned off this desk and I'm rearranging my little studio setup, and I brought down the analog mixer. And this thing, you can run sounds from FL Studio into the 70s mixer, back out of it, back into FL, and record it. And it's very hipster, but it sounds, well, it's got a spring reverb, dude. It sounds crazy. And I did a little video on it. I'm going to put it out on Wednesday. I scheduled it to drop. It's not that exciting, but it's kind of interesting. We got the Los Angeles LGBT Center, which is lettuce, Gruyere cheese, bacon, and turkey center. And I don't know why they got all these colors and stuff. That's cool. Let's see. Read the chat, my bad. Just a couple of bucket boys, but maybe we could be bucket brothers. Dude, yes. Does his bucket styles change as he gets older to match the fashions of the day? Yes. Yeah, when he's a teenager, when he's a kid, it's just like a metal pail bucket. Then he gets older and he's wearing like a kind of like a plastic neon 80s bucket. And then in the 90s he wears the KFC bucket, which is his final bucket. Ghosty says e-daters in the chat right now, SMH. Yes, Shitake, he does wear a KFC bucket on his head. Gobble says, I'll be your kitten if you'll be my daddy. Never used you'll before. I think I like it. Ronnie says, is that a Buick Riviera? I have no idea. You might as well ask me, is that a Photon 3000 Microgerm? I wouldn't know. Cars, I don't know. Solomich is looking forward to it. Gobblemeister says, the biggest scheduled drop since Nagasaki. Wow. Yeah, it's that exciting. Ghosty says, gobble with the jokes. Man, that's all he got. That's all this joker got, man. Jokes. He ain't got a life. He ain't got a mama. Man, what you know about a life? What does boy know about a life? I'm about to school this boy on life. He ain't got no legs. That's a meme. That's an inside joke. Gobble's got no legs. I gotta drink more of this Gatorade. Gobble says, bro, I'm down bad. I need you to laugh. Uh-oh. They backfired. What does that mean? I'm down bad. Gobble says, Ghost says, down atrocious, if I may. That's pretty cool. Where are we? We're at like the Baltimore shipyard. No, there's a fucking palm tree there. It's so funny in movies when they're supposed to be shooting somewhere that's not Los Angeles, but then you see a fucking palm tree and it just ruins the whole thing. You know, like in Friday the 13th. What's the Michael Myers one? That's Friday. Yeah, in the original Friday the 13th, there's a scene where it's supposed to be in like Maine or something, or the East Coast, but then they show the high school where what's her face is at, Lori. You know, the Activia poop woman. What's her name? Activia. Jamie Lee Curtis. They show the high school where Jamie Lee Curtis is at, and all their lockers are outside in this, you know, West Coasty design, and it's like, ain't no fucking way this is on the East Coast, because when it snows, they wouldn't have the lockers outside like that. Gobble says, check out the Down Bad Patrol account on Twitter and you'll get what I mean. Stop saying you'll. Stop. All right, I will. Maybe. I'm really into that Walkie Slush beat. Have you guys heard that? So it goes bruh, fart. It's like a Mario 64 type beat. It's fucking great. It's fucking hilarious. I love it. Caroline says, I hate it when films or TV does that. Yeah. Well, I understand why. It's probably cheaper to film, you know, in LA than like fucking whatever. Gobble says, LMFAO, dude, I love Walkie Slush. I was dying when you referenced it. Dude, doesn't he sound like Pork Chop? Jay's brother? Walkie Slush. It sounds exactly like Pork Chop. Jay's brother. I thought it was him. When Techno linked it to me for the first time, I was like, is that Chop? Is that Choppa? Next time I stream on Wednesday, I'll play the Walkie Slush TikTok beat. It's the funniest shit. I never stop laughing at it. It's hilarious. Gobble says, I said the same thing. Dude, I really thought that was him. Walkie Slush. So sus. Did he plan to be sus? Because the other guy's like, bruh. And then he's doing this wiggly voiced thing. Walkie Slush. Uncle Chris, by the way, Walkie Slush is the name of a Humphrey Bogart picture co-starring Marilyn Monroe and Cheech Marin, directed by Akira Kurosawa and director of photography Adam Sandler. It's a really underrated movie, and I think you'll love it. Gobble says, I think he was just really excited. Yeah. That thing bleeding. Oh, man. Caroline says, you'll have to accept the Gobble's grammar as it is. I may pinch you'll. Ooh, Caroline's defending her new man, Gobble. Caroline and Gobble sitting in a tree. You better be accepting of Gobble, though, Caroline, because he has no legs. He's a legless man. You see these? He ain't got these, bro. He'd be crawling. Nope, we're not going down this road. Uh-oh, car. But yeah, it's your boy. This is a fun stream. I'm telling you, man, the secret to happiness is taking a shower. That's it. You know, and being well fed and sleep and stuff. Gobble says, pretty next level YOL usage. Yeah. We should do, we should bring back Baltimore slang. Put that on TikTok. Man, y'all need to shut the fuck up. TD. I'm about to hit the studio. Hey man, want some Mountain Dew? They said, dude, Baltimore slang in that show. I thought it was a joke. It's real. It's so funny. Oh man. Sorry. I have indigestion. When's Booty Man finna drop? Yeah, like I said, it's probably gonna be a Patreon thing. I don't know, we'll see. And I gotta set that up. Got a lot of things on my mind. Solo Mitch says, yikes. Yikes, it's me, Solo Mitch. Gobble says, Hummer. I'm a Herlock, Mike. I'm a Herlock, Mike. I can't do a voice. Damn. Damn, y'all didn't even wait to put the motherfucker in the ground. Caroline says, deep life skills advice, Kiko. Shower, food, and shelter. Food? Yeah. Shower, food, and shelter. Yes. Wow. Just take the time to stop and smell the roses. Someone's coming out. So I got really scared. You know, it's like sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the roses. Are these really roses? Or are these carnations? I want a Pokédex for flowers. Carnation. The white flower Pokemon. That'd be pretty cool. My uncle would, not my uncle, my grandfather would have liked that. He was a nurseryman. He was a nurseryman who got to meet Ronald Reagan. He was super proud about meeting Reagan. And then my mom got to meet Nancy Reagan. Pretty fucking crazy, huh? It was some... He won some nurseryman award. Like, what is a nurseryman? They deal with flowers and stuff? I don't know. Look at that house. The house is like, it's a cat house, kind of. 2 eyes, big nose, big mouth. Ignore the shit on the bottom. And it looks like a cat, kind of. See? The kitty house. Be cool to live there. Pretty sick. Gobble says, my dad also met Ron and Nancy Reagan and had like a big framed photo of it. Really? Really? Wow. Yeah, I have not met a president or the president's wife or anyone in politics. I met Willie Brown. No, I didn't. I didn't meet Willie Brown. I did meet this guy. What's his name? Clinton. I think it's Bill. I think his name's Bill Clinton. He wanted me to go to this island with him and his friend Jeff. And I just had other stuff to do that weekend. And he said, no, it'll be chill. It'll be hella chill, Kiko. Come on, Kiko. I said, nah, it's all right, man. I got to do some other stuff. And he said, oh, my wife will kill you if you don't come. And then I threw some salt from my jacket pocket in his eyes. Whoosh. And oh God, that's a big cockroach. I'm scared of roaches, dude. Oh God, it's so thick. Here. Fuck you. Yeah, suck on that, bitch. Suck on that. Sorry. He's like, wow, I taste all yummy now. He's like, wow, thanks. Thanks for the free Gatorade shower, he says. It's making me sick anyway. Gobble says they were going to make you the guest of honor. True. Who was the first famous person you met? Let me think about that. I have met some famous people. Solo Mitch says, leave that thing alone, bully. Fuck that thing. That thing is disgusting. If I was president, I would put all our resources into destroying cockroaches. I would cripple the world economy by pulling all of our resources together to eliminate roaches. You know, Americans would starve because of my vendetta against those disgusting pieces of garbage. Oh, I hate them so much. I don't mind if they existed somewhere else. You know, it's not their fault for existing. It's their fault for breeding and showing up in my house. The other day, I saw a roach in my house, which is so shameful for me to admit. But I saw a fucking cockroach. Should we go to the park? Is it open? There's people there. I saw a cockroach in my house. And I took, you like the hand grab? She says, nice hand grab, Kiko. Yeah, it's a real Shakespearean hand grab. I saw a cockroach and I had a bottle of something, like cleaner product, and I went bam and cut him in half. And his top half was still moving. I flushed him down the toilet while he's still alive. No mercy. I'm a psycho I hate them so much. You know, as you should be. Like, look at this guy. This guy's got to deal with fucking roaches. He's got to deal with them crawling around. It fucking sucks. I feel awful. How much better would it be, for his sake, if there was just no cockroaches? You know, how much nicer would it be? Maybe a rat here or two, yeah, but at least not a fucking disgusting bug. Caroline says some people keep roaches as pets. Here, as we don't have them like you guys do. Yeah, I mean, there's different types. I've looked it up. There's German cockroaches, which are the ones that breed in your house and stuff, and like they're little and they're gross. Then there's like Oriental cockroaches that are fucking huge. That's the one you just saw. They can fly. Oh my god. Ghost says some roaches can be kind of chill, not gonna lie. Had one named Jerry that chilled in the restroom until he came close to me and I brutally murdered him. Yeah, it's always like a snap judgment. It's like you either exist for 2 seconds or nope. Again with the trees, my dude. The trees and the bushes today are making noises, and I'm not about that. Nope. Not about it. Earlier today, when I started the stream, a rat was in a bush. I jumped, and just now that tree decided, I think I'll touch him. No thanks. Oh my god, Shiitake says you get massive cockroaches in Japan on account of the climate. Ugh. God, they're just so big. If they weren't so big, I wouldn't mind as much. Like, I don't mind ants. Ants are gross, but they're not even gross. Ants are just annoying. You know, I do a quick genocide of the ants and it's all done. I don't feel good about killing them. I see a roach, that motherfucker. I take pleasure in murdering that fucker. Sorry, I gotta stop. Ronnie says, have you seen... Oh, Caroline says, I only get spiders in England, but I let them be as they eat the flies. I have a phobia of slugs. I even have bad dreams about slugs. Interesting. Because, you know, my experience with slugs has always been, I pity them. It's not their fault. They were just slugs. I guess you could say the same thing about a roach. But a slug's motivation is just, I'm a slug. It's your boy. I'm just a slug. Slugging around. Derp, derp, derp. He's not going to do anything to you. He's going to eat your plants. That kind of sucks, but... I understand they're gross, though. They are gross. But... I don't have any malice or ill will towards slugs, I have to say. Can I be in this park? I don't know. I feel kind of like I've never been here this late. Gobble says, I'm down for slugs. I'll take a dip in the I'll take a dip in the slug pool. That is so foul. I didn't say I want to like chill with them. You know, oh, banana slugs. Oh my god. Excuse me, you know when this park closes? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't want to be in here when they like close the gates.
No, they close like probably.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I'm gonna sit here. Oh shit. Let me actually blow my nose again, sorry. My bad. What time is it? Oh, it's 8, okay. We'll go for an hour. I apologize in advance for blowing my nose. Sorry, Colin, if you are here. My apologies. Okay. And we're done. There we go. Quick and easy. Caroline, what about snails? Do you like snail or do you not like snails? Because snails are snails are kind of funky, but I think their shells are pretty. Do they make their own shells, snails? I don't know. Oh, I got a cramp in my leg really bad. Shiitake says it gets a little chilly, but especially the south and the island cities. Some of the islands are mental for roaches. They recommend putting your plates and stuff in the fridge. Oh, so gross. Caroline says a neighbor used to throw them at me when I was a toddler. And my mom. That is, okay, that person wouldn't be alive if they did that to me. I'm not kidding. You know, I'm not a mean, bad person for the most part, but you involve cockroaches and me as a joke. I don't play. I don't joke about that. My mom smacked me for eating snail. Oh my god. Yeah, was that the worst thing she did? Probably. I don't know. Probably did you a favor. Shiitake says, ever see the Australian kid that ate a slug became a paraplegic? What? What the fuck? He ate? Okay, first of all, don't eat slugs. That's just kind of like, don't do that. Was it a raw slug or was it cooked? Because, you know, there are escargot in France that's cooked snails. People eat those all the time. And he became a paraplegic. I actually have to tell you guys something. I'm not proud of this at all. I'm really not. But I'm just going to tell it just for the honesty of the stream, you know. When I was a kid, I went to Chinatown and bought an item that rhymes with razor, but shoots electricity out of it. I was 15, and there was a shady place in Chinatown where you could buy shit like that. So I bought a taser. Fuck, sorry. You know what I meant. I bought the thing I'm not supposed to say. And we didn't know what to do with it because we're not going to tase each other. You know, we were like dumb kids. So we found a slug in the backyard and I tased it. I tased it. I was 15. I was way too old to be doing this. I tased the slug and it made a little whine noise, and not really from the slug itself, but from, I think, just, I don't know, its body, and there was a little bit of smoke. Ghost is serial killer confirmed. No, isn't that more like with animals? Because I'm so compassionate with animals. I would never do that to a fucking dog or a cat or, you know, or a lizard. I'd never do that to a lizard or anything. But, and I, like, here's the thing. As soon as I did that to the slug, I looked at my friend Jerome and he just shook his head. He just shook his head. I said, yeah, let's not talk about this. It was under a rock in my backyard. And we just put the rock over it. We just put the rock back over it like it never happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. Caroline says, I once collected a load of slugs and pickled them in vinegar as punishment. I was 10. I guess mine is probably just as bad. But that pickling is a long process. And they were still alive? Wow. Bro, don't fuck with Caroline, yo. She's a badass bitch. Caroline, she's a badass bitch. Ghost says Caroline might be the real serial killer. Actually, I did something similar to that. What was it? We put something in the freezer Yeah, I think we put pill bugs in an ice cube tray in the freezer. You know, pill bugs, roly polies, and I like them. You know, they're not bugs. They're some type of crustacean or something. They're really sweet animals. They're very gentle. I felt bad. You know, you do horrible things as a kid. You don't know what you're doing. You get older and you go, oh, I shouldn't have done that. You learn. You learn as you get older. Chitake says, I had a friend put a spider in the microwave. It exploded. Jesus. Oh my God. See, I could never do that to a roach because the idea of a roach exploding in the microwave is so disgusting. Shitake says, what y'all youngers know about torturing small animals? Shit. Y'all ain't know nothing about that. Solomon says, the worst thing I ate as a kid was an ant. Huh. Probably didn't taste like much, I assume. It's an ant. It's so small. I've eaten probably worse stuff. It was a live slug. It was on a dare. He passed away last year. Jesus. Ronnie says, when I stayed in the Kentucky, the woods were infested and you could hear the leaves moving. There was a rural area, nobody was around. Ooh, that's creepy. Escargot is snails. He ate a slug. I see. And it wasn't cooked. It wasn't cooked. Caroline says slugs are full of parasites like lung and heartworms. Oh, God. Shitake says, I got $1 million from an eccentric millionaire. Only catch is now there's a snail out there looking to kill me. True. Caroline says, some sicko put a cat in the microwave here in the UK. I hope they got the death penalty. I hope they got strung up and literally crucified with a spike on each hand, and their eyeballs were cut out. That's what they should happen to that person. Gobble says, what if I got cockroach guts in my SpaghettiOs with Frank's? What? Solomon says, a cat in the microwave, ... Yep, pretty awful. Pretty terrible. I'm especially fond of cats, and I could never imagine her. You know, the only the only messed up thing I did when I was a kid with the cat was I trimmed some of her ear hair, my childhood cat's ear hair. It didn't hurt her at all. But then I found out later they kind of need that ear hair for balance, you know? She was fine. But as soon as I did it, and she didn't even give a shit. But then I told my parents, and I remember my dad said, Kiko, never put scissors near a cat. And I was like, understood. I just thought I was like helping her because I was stupid. Gobble says, speaking of people who deserve the death penalty, when are we finishing J reviews? Bro, he's already finished. With this stream, I've put the nail in the coffin for that jerk. I hate him so much, I subscribe to his Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/jreviews. And I did the $3 tier because I hate him so much. And if you do the $5 tier, you get extra perks. Ghost says, what happened with J Reviews? Oh, he's just, my arch nemesis. No, what happened is he streams at 7, and I did a late stream today at 7 because I just had shit to do. And since we were streaming at the same time, it's like, well, okay, we're rivals now. It's just how it goes. Gobble says, oh, trust me, I'm going to go on there and hit him up with the $5 tier because I want to string him up. Whoa. Easy, sailor. Whoa. Caroline says, cats are my favorite animal. My childhood cat had no ears, as some 8-year-old boys cut them off with scissors when she was a kitten. Oh my God. That makes me so mad. Gobble says, you're red and he's blue. Sorry, you 'RE. Shut up. You'll. Shitake says, Kiko vs. Jay equals top 10 anime betrayals. Man, there's a scene in The Wire where these kids are pouring gasoline on a cat, and they don't light it on fire, of course, but it's just, even that scene makes me so mad. To hurt a cat. T Dirty says, spoiler! Yo, T Dirty, I was talking earlier about, what do you call it? The Buckethead movie idea. Remember that? Ghost says, I have no idea how people can hurt animals. What did animals ever do to you? Well, it's not even that, because, you know, cockroaches didn't do anything to me either, but I'll murder those motherfuckers with no regret. But a cat or something, it's like, it, you know, it has a personality, it's just so cute, you know, and they're very kind, the nice ones. They rub their head on you and stuff, you know. I've Will Patterson, you too, Kiko, but May was my first. Oh, okay, you deleted that comment. Ghost says, I have no idea how, oh, my bad. Cockroaches aren't animals, they're bugs. Yeah, but I mean, like, I don't normally kill spiders. Well, they're not bugs either. I don't normally go out of my way to kill all bugs. Okay, I'll kill a fly. Let's look at my bug killing list. Fly, you're gone. Ants, unfortunately, I do have to take care of ants. I don't enjoy it, but I have to take care of them because they multiply and stuff. Those like wood, those little weedle bugs with the pincers on the back, they're gone. Sorry. Centipede, fucking gone so fast. Although not as dangerous to me as a roach. None of these compare to roaches. Roaches are fast, smart. Roaches are fast, smart, and like really, really devious. You know? And here's the thing. If you stomp on a pregnant roach, there's a chance her baby sac will open up and her babies will skitter. So you can't even stomp on them. Plus, why would you want to? Because it's the grossest sound ever. You know what I mean? It's just they always win. They always win. T Dirty says smart. Okay, that's not the right word. They have a built-in reaction time. Like you cannot you have to be so fucking fast. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. You have to be really fast. They are crafty. Ghost says, I think I did that once and almost threw up. Gobble says, quarantine got me thinking about baby sack. Kind of different. All right, dog. Chill. Caroline says the eggs spray out of her area. Yes. I mean, they spray out and they're ready to go. You know? I've never seen that happen, though. If I saw that happen, I'd be in a mental institution. For sure. Ronnie says, shall I even dare utter the words bed bugs, anyone? Okay. Story about that. I went to a hotel with this girl. There's already a sus start. We had a very nice time. It was all good. I'm going to spare you the details because it's gross. So then she's brushing her teeth and I go, oh, fuck. And I see what looks like a kind of round bug on the bed. And I go, what the fuck is that? She goes, ew, 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 ew. She's freaking out. And she goes, kill it. And I tried to kill it and it got away. And so I go, what do you want to do? And she goes, should we get another hotel? I'm like, no. I paid $100 for this fucking room. That's a lot for me. You know. So it was kind of whatever. So then I go, look, it's fine. It's fine. We went to sleep. We had round whatever. Moving on. Okay. The next day, she's scratching her arm a little bit. And I'm like, what happened? She's like, I think there's like a mosquito or something. I go, you're probably fine. So then Caroline says, sounds like you took her to a lovely, classy hotel, cheapskate. Yeah, 100%. So then she goes on her way. I was visiting because she lives in Northern California and I'm in Southern California. So I was just visiting. On my way back home, she texts me all these pictures of these giant red bumps on her face. Like her face, her arm, her butt, near her vajay, okay? And I'm like, yo, I'm clean. She goes, no, you fucking idiot. That was a bed bug. These are bed bugs. You know, and she's mad at me because I took her to this... I took her to the travel lodge, okay? I took her to the travel lodge in San Francisco. I'm not proud of it. It's your boy, whatever. And what's really fucked up is I kind of guilted her into spending the night too, which is kind of fucked. I feel bad about that. Anyway, so she has bites everywhere. And she was starting, I think, junior year of college in a new dorm, you know, or not a new dorm, off-campus housing and stuff with people she didn't know. And she's got all these fucking bites in her face and stuff. And now she's paranoid that she's brought them with her. I felt horrible, dude. I felt really bad. So I was like, all right, yo, I'm going to send you, what's your address there? I'm going to buy you some stuff. I bought her some things to put under your bed frame so they can't crawl up. They're like little plastic things. And I bought some other stuff. I don't know, some materials. I basically just threw money at the situation and apologized profusely. And, you know, we never saw each other again, but that's another story. Anyway, that's my bed bug story. I did not get bitten at all, which is funny. I didn't receive one bite, which makes me think that it was during the time when I was feeling really sick and my B12 was low and this whole drama and stuff. I'm wondering if maybe the bed bug tried to like test my blood and they were like, yo, this dude has no B12. This dude has no vitamin D. This guy is deficient, you know? And, yeah. Caroline says, should have spent the money on a nicer hotel. Well, I came out okay. I came out fine. I mean, you know, it was a weird situation. We weren't dating. It was just kind of like a weird thing. Let me read what you guys are saying here. They ate her to death. Yes, they really did. They went ham on her. That's where he got the nickname Miss Kiko. What? Modern day Romeo and Juliet. Yep. Shiitake says, LOL, yeah, we have love hotels here. The kind where you can get a 3-hour stay. Yeah. Kiko, it sounds like you have a little nest of bugs living on you. Stop! Ghost says, oh, the love hotels. Damn, chill, Ghost. Ghost wants to visit one. Not for the love part. I just want to see what it's like. Some love hotels are amazing, says Shiitake. I went to one once that had a movie theater theme. They were chairs like the theater and a torture table. Excuse me? Oh. Gobble says they could smell the lack of B12. They went, hurt. It'd be so funny if I grossed out a tick or whatever those things are. And you got a shag. Yep. Ronnie says, I would have told her it was poison ivy. No, because I don't want her to like bring it to her dorm and then, you know, it just becomes a whole fucking thing. I don't know. I could have easily just said, oh, that sucks, see ya. But I kind of wanted to meet up again. So I was trying to be nice. Fake nice, you know. Yep. Anyway, that's about as lewd as I'll get. I will keep the lewdness and inappropriate talk to a minimum because there are children here and you got to be mature. It's your boy Maturity.com, your source for booty hole jokes and pee-pee. Ghost says he never saw her again because the bed bugs killed her. No, I never saw her again because we had a huge fight and all this dumb shit. Yeah, my sad anime past. Damn, I'm banned from Dave and Buster's. Shiitake says, nah, where's the OnlyFans? Ugh. T Dirty says, tell her you ain't running a bug exterminator service, just a pipe laying one. Yeah, you think that's a... Whoa. What an emaciated bike here. This bike needs some, like, food. Do people ride this thing? Look at that. Can that even go up a hill? I mean, Jesus. Is it boba time? I think it's boba time. I think we're about to get some boba. Nah, not really boba. We'll just get some Thai iced tea. I'm addicted. The ghost says Ronnie almost made me frown. How you doing? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, shoot. How you been? How about you? Good. Pretty good. How much caffeine is in the Thai iced tea?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit? Shit, that was sucks. Sorry. It ended. I always feel bad for the boba people because I can never tip them with cash because I never have cash. But some of these places have a what do you call it? What am I talking about? They have a thing where you can, you know, write your tip in, like $1 or something. Ghost says the front camera dirty as fuck. No, it's not. Stop. Be nice to my front camera. I did wipe it off.
There you go, man.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. We good. We out here. Now my mask is a little dirty. The mask is a little dirty. You were offline for a second. Yeah, I know. You dropped out for a second there. Because I put the phone in my pocket because I don't feel right about almost filming people and stuff, you know? So yeah. There we go. Anyway, so I asked them to make me Thai iced tea, but less of the tea. So it's less caffeine, I guess. We'll see. Oh yeah. Shiitake says, hey T, don't touch your face. You ever go to tie your shoes and the tips of your laces are wet? Fucking Polly. Dude, oh my God. Well, this is gonna turn off a lot of people, but whatever. Shiitake, I was watching Talking Sopranos last night, and they have Jerry Adler on, who played Hesh, and they're telling a story about back in after the attack on New York in 2001, which I can't talk about. You know, some of these newscasters were getting envelopes full of poison chemicals sent to them, right? Look it up. Starts with an A, ends with an X. I don't want to say it on stream. Anyway, and after this happened, you know, Brian Williams received an envelope full of it. Some other news people. Anyway, the guy who played Paulie Walnuts on The Sopranos actually thought that they were going to send it to him as well. So he had some of his people come over and they handled the mail, his mail, and they put it in the microwave thinking this will kill the bacteria, but the problem is it caught fire. So fucking Paulie Walnuts in real life. I mean, this sounds like an episode of The Sopranos. Paulie Walnuts. Shiitake says, I hate to say it, I'm gonna give up on Talking Sopranos. I know the Sirico story, I'm a mega fan. Oh yeah, I don't know that story. Ghost says, alright gamers, I'm gonna head out. See you later, skaters. Thanks for coming, man. Gobble says, I haven't bought anything with cash in forever, but I still get cash every now and then in tips. So I have like less than $1,000 stuffed in a card captor tarot card box. That's pretty cool. Ronnie says they don't know it, but they are regulars on your show. They kind of are. That dude is. It's the story you're telling. Tony Sirico in the microwave. Oh, refresh your stream. You might be delayed because I just told that. I had to restart the stream. So if you guys are getting lag, just refresh, leave and come back. It might be delayed for you. I think it is for sure. Here, when I say Marco, you say Polo. Marco. Let's see who's refreshed. Oh, that's good. That's some good ish. I love me some condensed milk. Okay, Polo. Damn, that's a lot of Polos. Better have Polo. Duh. Gobble, can you find that? Hey, Jamie, pull that up. No, Gobble, can you find that Ben had Polo video? Yeah, T Dirty. Send that to me. I want to play that next stream. Ben had Polo. Duh. T Dirty says that was a really good horn impression by you. I'll never forget it. It's just funny. I was saying at the beginning of the stream, yo, T Dirty and Gobble, you guys ever have an experience where two people are talking about something and a mysterious black guy will show up and say, "Shit, what y'all youngins know about," like, let's say talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, and we'll go, "What y'all youngins know about that Millennium Items? Y'all ain't know about that," and they school you on it. I was saying how real that is. Man, what y'all know about that John Cena? Y'all kids don't know about that prototype. And they try to school you, and even though they're being condescending, you like it. You know? Wow. Cool. I'm getting schooled by Dequarius. T Dirty says, it's a real thing, like a wise sage. It's always like a very, like, these youngins don't know. And you're like 5 years older than me. You know? These youngins don't know about that real ish. T Dirty says, man, what you know about that? I love it. I love it so much. Gobble says, bro, what you know about them cloud cards? Card captor reference. What is this card captor shit? Is that like discount Yu-Gi-Oh? Ain't nobody. No, boy, my Uncle Chris must have no idea what we're talking about. My Uncle Chris is, guy, this is really fucking nerdy, guy. Guy, I didn't know you were such a fucking nerd. This is my new character, Alpha Chris. Alpha Chris, who just roasts me. Wow, guy, I know you have a YouTube channel, but I didn't know you were such a beta pussy nerd. He would never say that. Shiitake says, man, what y'all young boys know about UFO declassification? Oh, man. Oh, that's a whole thing, man. Gobble says, card captor is based. Based on what? Shut up. Can we explain base to my Uncle Chris if he's still listening? God help him. I hope not. I feel so bad. I feel bad because, you know, he's a quality man who, you know, devotes his time to watching classic movies and he's very intellectual, and then he's listening to me say dumb pee-pee poo-poo jokes and stuff. Solo Mitch says, yo, that sounds like that could be a good Key and Peele skit. Yeah. Don't you mean a Chappelle Show skit? Because they ripped off his whole show. Caroline says, Uncle Chris is getting your whole family to do an intervention. Yes. What's up, Ven? One time some 9-year-old saw I had a phone out and asked me what Pokemon Go team I was in. He must have known somehow, so I said, Instinct, of course. It's pretty cool. Caroline says, your Uncle Chris is getting your whole family to do an intervention. Yeah. T-Dirty says, man, what you know about Uncle Chris? Man, what you know about Uncle Chris? Gobblemeister says, Uncle Chris based is a sentence enhancer. Oh, he says, sorry. I think I catch my breath. Okay. Gobble says, Uncle Chris, based is a sentence enhancer. You add it to the end of a sentence and it makes it better. Yes. Well, that's actually terrible. That's not right, Uncle Chris. Shiitake says, what you know about that poverty of Mezzogiorno? Ven says the 9-year-old, that 9-year-old, Obama. Okay. That 9-year-old boy, Albert Einstein. No, based is when you're just like really, like real as hell. Like you're going with the take that's honest, but not necessarily in vogue or politically correct. Like, dude, that's based as hell. That dude is fucking based. Kind of. That's a decent explanation, I think. You know, like if Tony Soprano was like, although sometimes it's used ironically. You know, if Tony Soprano was like, Christopher, Pokemon is the best game of all time, based. You know. Or I don't know. I'm running out of things. Caroline says, I'm based. I'm based in Portsmouth, England. Oh, Ven says, something that is based on itself, that cannot be any more unique, is how I understand it. Huh. Shiitake says, based is forever associated with red pill memes in my head, which comes from the Matrix. Where you take the red pill or the blue pill. Isn't the blue pill is one where you just stay in the Matrix as a sheep. The red pill means you accept the truth and you set yourself free. So based red pill is like when they're speaking the truth. I know for most people, you guys already know this, but my uncle does not. And I barely know it either. You know, so like a based red pill take would be like, I don't know. I'm really bad at this. I can't think of a good one. Gobble says the red pill is when you become based and the blue pill is when you become cringe. Yeah. Blue pill is denying that, you know, like, okay, red pill is like alpha stuff, kind of, in a way. Like, not holding the door open for the girl and being like, fuck her. You know? Or like, when she says, you're not going to hold the door open for me? And you go, no, bitch, based. And blue pill is, my lady, I'll come to your rescue. I'm a bitch. You know. Kiko, don't ever teach philosophy. Yes. The uncomfortable truth then says the uncomfortable truth versus the bliss of ignorance. Yes. You take the blue pill, you're going to stay in your delusion. Like porn. Porn is the blue pill, guys. It is. Oh, I'll just watch these internet women. I won't have to go outside. I can just be on my computer. Yeah. Red pill's being like, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. I'm going to go outside and talk to someone and make a connection. T-Dirty says, remember in The Matrix when Morpheus tells Neo, man, what you know about The Matrix? He basically does. But not in a condescending way. Shiitake says, then there's black-pilled pickup artists. Wild world out there, true. What if you're a pillhead? That's pretty cool, Ronnie. It's a cool take. Yo, look at this guy. Shiny McGee. Is that his, what are we looking at here? Can't quite tell. Oh, it just got popped right now.
There you go. Enjoy. You got it.
Thanks. Have a great night.
Caroline says, so you took the blue pill, Kiko. Did I? Ven says the black pill is when you become a nihilist. Is it? Interesting. Be careful as you always bump into weirdos. It's true. It's true. This is, by the way, this is now a movie theater. Drive-in movie theater. I don't know what the fuck this is. I think, yeah, some movie. There's no sound. I think you get the sound in your car on a certain station, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't care. Ronnie says, has anyone asked you not to film them yet? No, because I don't really go up to people like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And if I do, usually I say something. Although lately, when I go into stores, like if you noticed, I would just put the phone down. I don't even, because then you might see my credit card or something, you know? So I just, why even risk that? So, and I don't want to fucking put anyone on blast. You know, I don't want to, whatever. T Dirty says red balloon, that's got to be it. Oh no, I forgot what this joke, what was the joke there? Ven says, I don't know, I assumed it was when you became a complete cynic. Same thing as a doomer. T Dirty wants to see my shadow. Look at that. It's your boy, young Shadow McGee. Can we go somewhere more you can better see it? Maybe I can stand here. There we go. I'm doing kind of a sus look. I'm wearing shorts. Shiitake pointed out Don doesn't wear shorts. Thankfully, I'm not a Don, but I'm wearing a rain jacket and shorts. It's just my vibe, you know. It's your boy. Vibing out. Okay, we're leaving. Beware the power of your shadow. The darkness is alluring, says Gobblemeister. Hell yeah, bro. I'm like the guy from Static Shock who can go into shadows. That guy was so cool, but he was kind of a punk, actually. He had like the coolest power ever and the coolest design, but he sounded like this, and he was kind of a wuss. Ven's vid says, another shadow comes up like, man, what you know about shadows? T Dirty says, you have a cute shadow. Has anyone ever told you that? Obvi. Freaking Obvi. It's your boy. Hey, Chris. Charles Vidor. Who's this? Lorraine Day. He wanted me to show you guys the stars. The Watson family. Ed Gardner. Wow, these suck. Who are these people? I don't know these people. Herb Jeffrey. I picked the worst corner to show the stars. T Dirty says, is that a good pickup line? I like your shadow. No, it's not. You know, you have to say, I like your silhouette. That's how you say it. Caroline says, I once told Kiko his shadow looks like Slender Man. Yes, you did. I never got over that. T Dirty says, do you know where Rush's star is? It's right next to Journey's star. And they get the big nose lead singer confused all the time. What the fuck am I talking about? All right, that's gonna do it. I gotta go home. I gotta use the bathroom. It's your boy. We out here. I will stream on Wednesday, and it'll be fun. I love you guys. What y'all know about Kiko 1? Thanks for coming. Sure.